It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and our focus is on Dameon Pierce. There was ample running room for him last week, turning it into 126 yards rushing. It's the Texans and the Titans on Thursday night.
Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
Here's Spears on second down, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. The Spears with another carry. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. On is Jake Bailey to send this one away. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Texans will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in his 2 games. He's really got this offense playing with a lot of confidence, trying to establish themselves early as a Super Bowl contender.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on second down. These two teams, they met in Houston earlier in the season with the Texans coming out on top. So a win here in Nashville would give them the season series.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
You talk about this Titan defense.
They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense is exactly what the defense coordinator told you. They've got to be consistent.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Tressway on 4th down is sent out to punt.
He'll send this up into the Nashville skyline, and it's a good one. Fielded at about the 28. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And it'll be Titan football.
The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. Winless to start the year at 0-2, and now they get the Thursday night game here in Week 3. So, I don't know, does the fact that they're back out so quickly, Charles, help or hurt their cause?
Oh, I say unequivocally help, because you always want the Thursday game earlier in the schedule rather than later, just because the grind of the season hasn't really set in yet. But also, if they can get a win here, they get a mini open week, recharge a little bit, and carry some fresh momentum into the rest of the season.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 34. Back to throw. Martinez.
And this will be caught by Mooney.
And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. 1st down. Looking to throw. Martinez. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Chigakakwe.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Titans put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game.
They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. The slot man in motion right.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Stroud sets up the play action. And this one too low. The Texans at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Stroud off the play fake. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
It's a nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
Eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete.
You talk about this Titan defense.
There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
They absolutely have to avoid the penalties, have to walk that line between being aggressive and the ones that get you in trouble. The illegal contact, pass interference calls, they've got to make sure that they don't have those.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. My feet going to get down inbounds. On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Martinez. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Ready.
Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down. Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. Boswell's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
1st and 10, it's Pierce.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Now a 2nd and 10. Stroud to throw it.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Stroud on 3rd down now.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
Now Spears to begin the drive.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And 12 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Caught left side, Hopkins. Sheds off the tackle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 36. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
47 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Looking to throw. Martinez. And it's a Titans touchdown.
Isaiah Hodgins
from 3 yards out.
And the Titans go up by 2 touchdowns.
Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is now 17-3. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Houston's offense taking over again.
It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Play action. Here's Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 10 more there and another first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Pickup of 2 yards. And the Texans first down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down. On second down, here's Pierce. And some space here. And down inside the 15 he goes. That good for 19 and a first down.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here's Pierce on the counter. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. He's still in search of his first rushing touchdown of the year, but not on that play.
I just wonder if he has some frustration starting to build a little bit because he hasn't gotten into the end zone. Has to stay calm, stay within himself. Just let it happen.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Andrew Beck, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football. And they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
At the 30-yard line.
Martinez, a final shot before break.
And his throw is incomplete. So we've reached halftime.
No break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter.
They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 28-yard line.
Hand off left side, Pierce.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
86 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
What I continually hear from running backs and offensive linemen is how often they're actually getting together to watch film so they can get in sync with each other, understand blocking patterns better, how a running back likes to cut, what he wants to do. And boy, it all came together on that one.
That's one where they watch that and say, hey, we did everything we were supposed to do right there.
That looked like the play we drew up and designed, and then we got to see it unfold in real time.
Pierce takes it straight ahead.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
He finds his man complete. It's Underwood.
And he is going to have a Texans first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Back to the running game with Swift.
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Devontae Smith.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Texans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that will level the playing field at 17-all. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up second down.
Alert!
Now an option play, and he'll keep it.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first.
It looked like almost some miscommunication defensively because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball. But the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll make it second down.
And here's a give to Spears.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Right back to Spears. He'll take this to the 46.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Hand off to Spears. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 63 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now in Nashville. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him.
Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took him.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Will Anderson, the offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. And the Texans set to come onto the field.
Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive.
Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Pierce now up the middle.
A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
From the gun, here's Swift. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Give left side for Pierce. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you. 3rd and inches, just turn around, hand it to the big guy and let him plow forward and pick up a first down. A lot of people think that the offensive line, they may almost take the play off because they got a big guy back there pushing forward. I think it actually works in reverse. I think they block harder because they love seeing that guy get the ball because he doesn't touch it very often.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Stroud. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 12-yard line. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Pierce. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Damian Pierce, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Texans have broken our tie and have taken a 4th-quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So now the Titans down by 7. 2:22 on the clock. Deuces wild. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And a huge mistake late. It's intercepted. Desmond King picks it, and they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. The York on now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. So now the story changes. Trailing in this one now. At time, a huge factor. They have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning, but they need 2 scores. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Here's 2nd down and 3. Operating from the gun, Martinez. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Coverage defensively by Jeff Okuda.
Operating from the gun, Martinez. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Derek Stingley picks it. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Quick slant here to Smith. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Stroud now to throw. And the Texans are going to have a first down, and that is the big one, as they should be able to run it out from here. Now a handoff for Pierce. And he'll take this one down near the 15. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Play action. Stroud now. He'll buy some time right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Stroud looking to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Texans are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. And the Titans getting set to go. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Montez Sweat able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments.